Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Guns Locked. I'm Gunther the Great, and today I'm going to be reviewing my subscribers' dreadlocks. If you guys want me to do a part 2, you have to get this video to 1,000 likes. If you guys are subscribed to my main channel, you have noticed that I've done 3 parts on this, but I just hit little segments on it. But this video alone is just directed towards reviewing my subscribers' dreadlocks besides the vlog and all of that. So this is for you guys. So without further ado, smash the like button. Like I said, let's get it to 1,000 likes and I'll do a part 2. And also, if you want to be featured on this, you have to follow me on Instagram. That's the only way I'm going to be able to find you. So D-Tiki has a really cool set of locks. That's why I picked him. It's easier for me to pick someone who has locks that stand out. I've seen that he did braid his hair, and he also does pull his hair up sometimes, but I've seen in a lot of his pictures that he just lets his hair hang down. And I think once your hair gets a little longer, you let your hair hang down, and it feels more comfortable to have it down than up, because when it's up, it's hard to stay within a bun or pulled back or anything like that. Now, there are many methods he could have chose to get his dreadlocks. Can't really tell from the outside looking in, especially on the people who really don't document their whole journey with dreadlocks. With celebrities, it's a little bit easier because you see their life pretty much right in front of you. But as far as his locks go, I'm assuming he started out with either twisting, he could have did crochet hooking, he could have went the instant dreadlock route, he could have did interlocking. There's so many things he could have done. But the basic one I can assume is that he did just twist them to start them out, and they turned out really good. They're looking really good so far. And especially because his hair is super thick, I think it's gonna look really nice once it gets really long, because I personally believe that longer dreadlocks look good when they're thicker. But yeah, that was his dreadlocks. Let's see who else we can get into. So Brennan.2x. I personally think he was the best one out of the selection today, because first and foremost, he almost looks white. I'm not sure if he is completely white, but he does have blue eyes. That's a sure sign that he is mixed. And of course, he does have a light complexion, so that also tells me that his hair is not super duper coarse. I'm assuming that his hair is probably within the 3s. But as you can see right here, he does have like a half pineapple up. So he has the top pulled up and then he has the back just hanging down. And by looking at his feet, I did see some of his pictures are like that. So that might be a style that he likes and he enjoys wearing, and he thinks it looks good on him, which I think it looks good on him as well. One thing about his dreadlocks, they are super puffy. From me looking at his dreadlocks, I don't think he's trying to maintain them in any way to make them look tight or very maintained. And I think that's completely fine. I think you should have dreadlocks the way you want them. I seen a picture with his hair down, and I seen he had a little bit of dreadlock jewelry in his hair, and I thought that looked pretty cool as well. I don't know about you guys, but looking at his dreads, it gives me a J. Cole vibe with his hair, because he has some skinny ones, then he has some really thick ones, some are very puffy, some are very maintained, and that's kind of how J. Cole's hair looks as well. In one of the last pictures I did see, I seen that he does have some congos, and I'm really not surprised that he does have congos, because his hair is all over the place. That's a good thing. I think personally you should let your hair do whatever it wants when you have dreadlocks, because it makes it look really good, in my opinion. Other people have different opinions. So that was Brennan. He had a really cool set of locks. Let's find one more person. Here we go, YE.LLS. Or if you take the dot out, it just says yells. First and foremost, this person had a super dope feed. They had really good pictures and they're really creative with what they do. And this person actually messaged me, so that's kind of how I found them. But based on these photos that I did see, and by looking at their dreadlocks, you can tell that their hair texture is in the 4s. And if it's not in the 4s, then it definitely has to be within the later 3s. Now, believe it or not, when your hair is in the 4 types, and this kind of does go hand in hand with how I dealt with the first person I seen today, you can't really tell if their hair is maintained or if they freeformed it or what method they chose, especially with the 4 type hair. With 4 type hair, you can't tell if they freeform or not. I mean, you can to a certain extent. If their hair has a bunch of congos, then you can definitely tell that they freeformed. But like I said, when it does come to 4 type hair, up to the 4C, if you're in 4C and you freeform your hair, it almost seems like it's freeformed because there's not that much frizziness, just because of how coarse the hair actually is. But I also did see that they were wearing dreadlock jewelry, which I think dreadlock jewelry is super dope. I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet. Maybe I'll get some soon. If you guys want me to get some and then do like a review on it, I'll definitely do it. Comment down below. But overall, they have a cool set of locks. These dreadlocks remind me of Dunate. If you guys remember Dunate, they definitely do remind me of his dreadlocks. Both of their dreadlocks are almost equal to length, and it's pretty much the same hair type. So that's pretty much it for me looking at my subscribers' dreadlocks. Like I said, if you guys want me to do this again, like the video and get it to 1,000 likes, and I'll definitely do a part 2. And if you want to be featured, you have to follow me on Instagram, because that's the easiest way for me to find you guys. If you guys want to see behind the scenes work or just see my day outside of this, go check out my Snapchat. Like I've been saying, go subscribe to Great Music. I'm about to drop a whole bunch of music, a whole playlist, and I'm thinking about dropping like an hour playlist, so you can listen to it while you're studying or driving or doing whatever. But with all that being said, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.